Hello everyone, welcome to Figma tips and tricks tutorial. Today I'm going to talk about dynamic table with the dynamic values, and here we have example of trade book. So in trade book, what exactly used to happen once we have done buy and sell, and overall it is showing the data or the values, which is like a trade value. The total of this means like a quantity into the trade price, and then the how much brokerage will charge. So it is a like a percentage, some values here I have taken as a 0.64 percentage of one quantity, and then the taxes according to the quantity. So per quantity will have 0.12 something, and this dynamic table will work exactly like a Excel sheet where we used to calculate and we used to set the formula. So this screen, whatever you are seeing here, is having the values, which is having the 000. It will get calculated through the formula. So when we run this, you can see the value get impacted through the formula. So now I will select and will present this. So here you can see the values got impacted, and the calculation is done with this quantity and the trade price, which is having 2000, and then the calculation of the brokerage is as per the quantity or the trade price, which is having this, and the taxes accordingly. And then we have the total of this. So here you can see that 2000, 6000 and 3000, 11,000, and same way the brokerage and the taxes. So how we can create this, how it is easy to create this dynamic table, and how we can put the formula and calculate, how we can calculate the percentage and make the total sum. So before looking at this example, we'll look at the previous one, how I have created the table with the variable. So it will help you to understand the current one. So here you can see the local variable where we can enter the values and we can create the table. And here we have the different mode, which is having the stock 1 data 2 3 4. And what is the benefit of that, I have said in a previous video, like just we need to enter the data here, and then we can use this for the UI here. Just I have deleted this, and this one get copy here, and what we need to do, just we have to select here, come to this appearance here, you will look at the collection, and it is the stock 2 data, and then this will be the stock 3 data, and then we have the same way stock 4 data. And this is the additional interaction which is given here. Suppose if you want to have this interaction, you can uh, have this on and off, then boolean values, where you can make it visible or you can have the value. So it is easy. You can come to this, and this is the last column, so you can have look to this action. So this is the more icon. If you don't want this, you can make it false, and here is the text for this action, you can make it true. So this is having the multiple interaction here, and whereas if you run this or present this, so you can easily find out here, you can set the text and you can select any of them and it will work properly. So for more information you can look at the previous video. So why I'm talking about the previous video, because it is having the same structure here also, local variable, where we are entering all those values here, and which is having the details about the stock, which is having the stock name, trade date, buy, sell. So here I didn't use any of the boolean because this is a trade book. This is the final one. So like easily we can enter the buy or sell, and then the quantity, trade price, last trade price. Then we have this all value just initial, or we can declare this, or we can initiate this value with the 0, so it is easy to calculate while we are putting the formula. So now you can look at the stock 2, 3, so or 4. You can just select this and you can change it from the variable mode here. So how the formula is getting set up with this table, which is having here. So you can look at this trade value and look at here how this trade value component kept here. So here I have used the component property, the easiest one, and the interaction is given over the component property only, not using the variable. So once you enter here, you can see this is the one of the component where I have used this instance, and this is the also a component property only, and this is also a component property. So this is easy to use because this is a component property and which is having all those values here. So this is the auto layout, how we can have this all value. So this is the trade value, and here the trade value is which is kept here. Same way, yeah. So coming to the quantity is having this 10 values, and which is assigned with the values here. You can see apply variable and the quantity is assigned. So table row stock 1, which is kept here, and this is the complete component, and this component is having this all formula added with this, like a trade value, brokerage, taxes, total, and all. So we'll come to this, and you can see the stock 1, which is having the stock this. Then we have the quantity, and the quantity will have this text, and then final one, which is having the component here, which is created for the calculation, like a trade value, brokerage, taxes, total, which is kept here as an instance of the variable 0, 0, and 0. So why it is having the 0? The face value is the 0 here, which is showing the 0 and how it is getting calculated. So now coming to the prototype, which is once it is like a variant 2. So here we have the two variant, default and the variant 2. So once we come to the prototype, and we'll look at the after delay interaction, which is having this formula. Now set value. So how we can set the trade value? This formula is applied here, quantity into trade price. So once you click here, you can select the formula, or you can select the values and create the formula, like a quantity into trade price will have the trade value. So each row will get calculated in that manner. So quantity is 10 and trade price is 200. So trade value will be 2000. So same way for brokerage, how it will work. So we can select this set variable brokerage. So how we can find the trade value? So trade value, how we can find the brokerage? So trade value, total value here, which is the 200 e for each, and then we can calculate the brokerage formula, which is like a 0.64%. So here we can have this 0.64 divided by 100. So this is getting calculated the percentage of the brokerage. And then taxes, the same way here we can calculate the taxes. So trade value into 0.2 divided by 100, which means 0.2%. And then finally the total trade price, how we can calculate that. So total trade price, we'll select this, it is having delay and the set formula. So how we can set the variable here, so trade value stock 1, 2 and 3. So we can change the mode with this trade value and we can select the stock 2 and 3. So how we can do that, select this and you can select the mode from here. So same way for the taxes, we can have this and how we can calculate. So you can see here set taxes. So taxes is stock 1, so it is getting changed through the mode. And then we can have this all after delay. So there is one recommendation regarding this delay. You can't put the delay in the same timing, means in the millisecond. So once you decrease this, the calculation will get slower, and sometime it is giving the dummy value 0 only, whatever the face value you have given. So it should be like 100 ms minimum. And you can see one more thing, once I select this, delay is having 2000 ms. So it should not be the same, it should be like a vary. So it is easy for the browser as well as Figma to calculate this uh, table calculation or the formula calculation here. So here is also getting changed. So delay should always be getting changed. And then finally we'll have all those instance here. So you can have this local instance for the row 1, row 2 and row 3. And once you run this, you will get the calculated values, and you will find the exact, it will work like a Excel sheet. So this is the example of trade book. You can have another example and you can use the same trick to create your dynamic table with the dynamic values, or you can use any of the Excel sheet, just set the formula and run it. It will work. So this is the fourth video regarding the table, and along with this I have some more table videos which is like a data table, table with the pagination, table with the filter and all. You can find out this all example is uploaded or having in a Figma community page, so which I will add the link in a description. And if you have any concern, you can write on the comment. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.